So we're going to be working on the head now, and got a little bit more slop in there than I like. And these are false guides, so you have to drill out the core. So I've already started on that, working on that right now. The exhaust valves itself, they're in great shape. I just ground them. They're good. They measure good. The intakes are a different story. The hats look good, but I can feel wear right there, and I measured it. They're a thousandths wore out, so we're gonna have to get new intakes. At least intakes are the cheap part. And as far as valve guides, so I'm drilling out the cores right now, and because if you watch my channel, I detest K-liners. So I'm drilling those out. Not too big of a deal. And we got all the cores drilled out. Installing new guides. I always put a little penetrating lubricant on it, makes it go easier. I always start them with a hammer. And then finish it off with the air hammer. That's it. And yeah, I'm just going to do that all the way across them. Got a few more to do. And just, if you're installing these yourself using an air hammer, don't use an air hammer to install tiny ones. I only install them if they're 7/16 and bigger. It's just too much pressure and it'll break them. So these are the valve guides. That's 500 thousandths neck, shaft, whatever. The top is 530, which is kind of nice because then it sits up at the top. So there's not really checking depth. You're good. Part number for this one, yeah, there you go, 140 7847. So in cutting the exhaust valves, they were in pretty good shape. I didn't have to trim much off of it. But it's a 45 degree. So it's a pretty harsh angle there. Right in here. So we're going to do some work on that. And I got this one finished. This one I did 3 angles on it. So you can really see it's all about getting a smooth transition. Less corners means less turbulence. You can see there's a big difference there. So these are on the exhaust valves. When I get the new intake valves, I'm going to be doing the same thing. So I got 3 different angles that I put on this one. I did 45 on the seat, 30 degree there, and a 20 degree. Here's a quick photo of me doing the intake version. Same as the exhaust, but I did it on the intake, except the intake I just did 2 angles. I didn't want to have to, but head was warped 3.5 thousandths, so I'm gonna have to surface it. Went the extra mile, and my blades were getting a little dull, so I flipped them a little bit. I'll have to do a review on them. I have the little inserts on my rotary broach, and I really like them. I've yet to get the perfect glass finish, so I'm practicing. But right now I got them set within 10 thousandths of an inch, and it's cutting pretty good. Forgive me if I'm a broken record. I've been doing this over quite a few days, so it's hard to remember what I talked about. But it's done. It's surfaced. I had to take about 4 to 5 thousandths off of the head. Not that much, but I mean, I want to say this motor had about 180,000 miles on it total. So that's quite a long life. And it's brand new again. So we did a whole lot of porting and polishing. It's pretty shiny inside. It's going to flow good. We got nice transitions. 3-angle cut on the valve seats. And so that's going to create a nice seal and flow. And then on the valves itself, I did a 3-angle on the exhaust, and I did a 2-angle on the intakes on the valves. So that's going to create a nice transition. So this head is ready to go back together, and my dad is going to be assembling this one. I'm going out for the weekend. That's what he's doing, so you're not going to see much of that. But you've seen a motor to go together, so that's it for the top end of this engine. And until next time, see you later.